Ultimate action star. Tom Cruise, a charismatic name in Hollywood, is renowned for his versatility and commendable on-screen performances, all of which light up the big screen. Beyond the glare of his stardom lie invaluable lessons of courage, resilience, and self-belief. As we navigate through his life story, we wish to introduce you to the Drive system, exploring how this robust framework could offer insights into Cruise's journey and his battle with dyslexia. But how did Cruise land roles without being able to read the script? What is the secret to his success? How can you apply similar strategies to overcome your challenges? The answers await in Fame and Fortitude, where we explore the inspiring success stories of famous personalities while decoding their drive, an incredible personality assessment tool that helps uncover our inherent motivation and strategies effectively. Thomas Cruise Maffer IV, or Tom Cruise as we know him today, was born on the 3rd of July 1962 in Syracuse, New York, the second of 4 children. He grew up in a Catholic lower-class family. His parents, Thomas Cruise Maffer III, an electrical engineer by trade, and Mary Lee, a special education teacher, attempted to keep their large family afloat, moving from job to job throughout the United States and Canada. Tom Cruise suffered through attending 15 schools within 14 years. As a result, he had few friends and relied mostly on his family. He got little emotional support. With his constant change of schools, not only did Cruise struggle to fit in with his peers, but he was also bullied for being short with crooked teeth and called stupid for his difficulty with reading and writing. At age 7, Cruise was diagnosed with dyslexia and also showed signs of attention deficit disorder, ADD. I'd try to concentrate on what I was reading, then I'd get to the end of the page and have very little memory of anything I read. I would go blank, feel anxious, nervous, bored, frustrated, and dumb. I'd get angry. He would get frequent headaches while studying and even had physical symptoms like pain in his legs. The school system wanted to put Cruise on medication, but his mother, even though she was a special education teacher, refused. In 1971, the Maffer family landed in Beacon Hill, Ottawa, thanks to a job Cruise's father obtained with the Canadian Armed Forces. It was here, at Robert Hopkins Public School in Ontario, where Cruise discovered his interest in drama and began performing in plays in 4th and 5th grade. By 6th grade, Cruise's mother left his father and took all the kids back to the United States. Mary Lee would get remarried to Jack South in 1978. Cruise received no help from his parents to overcome his dyslexia. He struggled throughout school and would innovate tricks to get by in his studies. For example, before a test in high school, he would often talk to other kids that took the test before him to try to get as many answers as he could. "I was a functional illiterate," admits Cruise. In 1980, Cruise successfully made it to graduation, getting his diploma from Glen Ridge High School in New Jersey. He didn't attend his graduation ceremony though. "I love learning," Cruise recalls. "I wanted to learn, but I knew I had failed in the system." Circumventing his need to read and write made Cruise feel unworthy of his diploma. Because of his learning disability, Cruise knew college just wasn't for him, so he convinced his mother and stepfather to allow him to move to New York to try his hand at acting. According to the Drive system, Tom Cruise's life could be associated hypothetically with an executive/director combination. The Drive system, developed by Woody Woodard, unlocks the doors to understanding your core motivations, the primary drive, and how you achieve your goals, the secondary drive. Drive is an acronym for Director, Relator, Intellectual, Validator, and Executive personality types. Directors celebrate a love for freedom, creativity, and overcoming challenges. Relators thrive in relationships and serving others. Intellectuals are fueled by knowledge, high standards, and organization. Validators are motivated by recognition, personal space, and being needed, and executives embody a grit for winning, control, and problem solving. Tom Cruise, with his well-known commitment to performing his own stunts and maintaining a successful acting career, exhibits traits of the executive drive such as control, achievement, and problem solving. His secondary director drive might show itself in his individualism and desire to overcome challenges, as seen in his battle with dyslexia to land diverse Hollywood roles. After a few minor roles and waiting tables in New York, Cruise decided to move to Los Angeles to try television. He worked hard to land some minor roles in several movies, including the 1981 film Endless Love. 1983 was a turning point in Cruise's career with his starring role in Risky Business. Doors began to open for him, and in 1985, he landed the main role of Jacko the Green in Legend. When 1986 came around with the release of Top Gun, the world was already witnessing Cruise's mediocre rise to fame. Dyslexia, a learning disorder marked by difficulties with reading, presented a formidable obstacle in Tom Cruise's life. Nonetheless, Tom's executive drive steered him through this challenge. His urge to win and control his reality spurred him to conquer dyslexia. His strive for achievement was not limited to his career, but also extended to his personal impediment. Tom's secondary drive as a director further acted as his compass to navigate this challenge. His profound creative instinct and desire to experience life to the fullest despite impediments unlocked unique strategies for him. His approach to acting, where he relied heavily on memorizing scripts through intense rehearsal and visualization scenes, is a testament to his director drive. Once Cruise got in front of a director for an audition, he would persuade the director to speak more about the character he was to portray. Cruise would take this information and embody the character without reading the script. "I got pretty good at ad-libbing," Cruise admits, but he knew this could only get him so far in his career. The trapdoor was going to open up, and that would be it. Cruise would need some help learning the scripts once he landed a role. He used his acute visual skills and mental images to overcome his dyslexia and memorize the scripts. The 3 R's of recovery are strategies designed within the drive system to navigate when one's drive feels offended or challenged. The goal is to transform frustration and exhaustion into personal growth and fulfillment. These steps are not a one-time process, but a continuous cycle of self-discovery that allows us to find our superpowers from within and not rely on others' approval. Tom Cruise's 3 R's of recovery story. Reassess. Despite dyslexia posing a significant challenge in his life, Tom Cruise stuck to his executive drive. His aspiration to overcome his obstacles meant recognizing when these core motivations were threatened. He reassessed his situation as dyslexia flustered him, outsourcing the reading and studying tasks impeded his control, and his learning disorder potentially obstructed his pathway to success. Realign. Knowing that his executive drive wanted to win, exert control, and solve problems, he had to find tactics to overcome dyslexia. He chose to internally validate this drive by using his secondary director drive. He devised innovative approaches to learn his lines, express his creativity, and maintain his independence. This included memorizing scripts instead of reading, visualizing scenes to create a mental picture, and working harder than his peers to beat the odds set against him. Re-engage. Tom Cruise put this into action with fortitude and dedication. His career in Hollywood testifies that he carried on tackling the challenge, picking diverse roles that allowed him to express his creativity and overcome individual challenges, hence feeding his director drive. He continued using his unique strategies to grasp lines and scenes, thereby maintaining his control and getting closer to success, energizing his executive drive. Tom Cruise's story demonstrates that dyslexia, or any perceived obstacle for that matter, cannot hold us back if we choose to drive forward. Cruise isn't the only star to not allow dyslexia to hold him back. Learn about Johnny Depp's struggle in the next video. Remember the drive principles as we move through these powerful biographies. Recognize that when a drive is validated, one can feel invincible and unbeatable. Be sure to stay with us here at Fame and Fortitude by subscribing today.